Good morning, everybody. I'm just a wee bit early because I wanted to see what this new setup was going to be like. I'm in my new home and I'm still working on backgrounds, lighting, all that good stuff. So, good morning. Happy New Year to my witchy friends. How exciting! And we're still feeling that full moon energy. So, today, later this afternoon, I'm going to be working some stone grid magic and I'm going to be blessing my new home and bringing in a new year of prosperity and blessings. So, all that is happening. It's just now, excuse me, it's just now 10 o'clock. So I'm going to wait for just a moment for other people to hop on before we start this Sunday self care session. If you have any questions or want to just let me know how you're doing. Just please pop in and comment. And you can always comment and ask questions anytime during these sessions. Sometimes it takes me a minute to look at them, if I'm in the middle of a thought and I'm yakking my little mouth off, but I will look at those questions and I will get back to you and I will respond to your comments. So thank you for that. Please keep in mind that it's just me here. I don't have a professional studio. It's just me and my laptop. I don't have a complete setup. I'm gonna work on that though. I'm gonna try to really build myself a studio. In my new house, I have a finished attic and I've been thinking about turning that into an art studio, but I think I'm gonna take a part of that and turn it into a camera studio as well. So let's see. I see we have two people viewing. Thank you so much for being here on your Sunday morning. Did you guys have fun over the Halloween? How did you celebrate it? Did you go out? Did you have a party at your house? Did you take your kids trick or treating? There's been a lot of conversation around that and how we were going to do that in the midst of COVID and everything. So let me know how it happened. And I'm sorry about this jiggly camera situation. I'm sitting on my bed. So as I was saying earlier, I just moved and I don't have anything set up yet. So we're gonna work on it. My landlord will be over later today to do a couple of things for me to make this space even more convenient. So right now, though, I'm just sitting on my bed and let me know if the music is too loud in the background so I don't end up in YouTube jail. All right, you guys. Well, listen. Let's see. So let's get you updated on what's happened in the last 24 hours. I already told you I moved. I have shut down the Your Essential Spirit Quest Facebook page. The group page is still live, though I have not contributed to it in over, oh my gosh, it's probably been a couple of months or more. I'm going to keep that page alive only because I anticipate that my audience is going to grow when my website goes live, which will happen later today. I was going to do it at 9 o'clock this morning, but I need to talk to technical support for a minute before I do that. So after I get off here, I'm going to give them a buzz, and I anticipate going live at noon, which is just fine. So, and that is just youressentialspiritquest.com. My phone number has changed. My mailing address will change tomorrow, and I'll update it on the website. But a lot of changes going on. Back to the group page. I'm going to keep that live just in case, my audience grows through the website, and I'm going to be doing a lot more live classes, like live, not even on YouTube, like out in the community kind of classes. And so I'll meet people and they may want to have a group page. And so I'm going to keep that going. I'm not going to archive it just yet. So anywho, that is that. And what else do I have to tell you for updates? This first Sunday sacred, or excuse me, self-care session is going to happen every first Sunday of the month, always at 10 a.m. If there's a better time that works for you guys, just let me know. I want you to be here. So make sure that if there's a better time that you let me know, and I'll see what I can do to accommodate everybody. That is it for me. Let's launch into the self-care. So we are working with, I don't know what all those sirens are. This is a relatively small town, but I am kind of close to the highway. So, they go racing up and down. We're going to be using the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. We kind of played around with this a month ago, and I really like this. Anytime that I'm kind of feeling like, oh, what does my body need? What does my spirit need? What does my mind need? I will go to this deck and pull a card, and I will do whatever the card suggests. So, it comes with a little guidebook too. So we're going to read whatever card comes up for us. I haven't pre-selected it. We're going to collectively just take a deep breath and join our intention and select the card together. Okay. So just take your awareness to yourself and mentally ask yourself, what do you need today to take care of yourself? Take a deep breath and just kind of sit there with that question. Holy Mother, thank you for this day and this opportunity for us to come together and practice self-care as a sacred act so that we may come to love ourselves and you even more. All right. Our self-care card today is spend time with animals. Spend time with animals. Now, the first place we're going to go to is barriers. Because even if you're not watching this live, somebody may come up, a few weeks from now, even to look at this video and go, oh, I can't make that happen. I can't make that work. And so I like to tackle barriers first. If the first thing that comes to your mind, anytime that you pick a card that guides you to a specific action, and the first thought that comes to your mind is, oh, I can't do that, that's where we need to start, because you can. It's just a matter of creating the opportunity, okay? And as long as we're going through our life saying we can't, we are slowly but consistently building up the belief that we are struggling to make things happen in our life. And we want to stop that narrative. We want to stop that train of thought before it becomes a belief, okay? So instead of saying, I can't, let's start saying, how can I? How can I make that happen? How can I spend time with animals? You might not have a pet. You might be one of those unfortunates that are allergic to animals, or your housing situation doesn't allow you to have a pet, or maybe you don't have the time, energy, and money to have a pet. Maybe you live in the city and you don't have access to rural environments that have animals on them. There's all kinds of reasons why people don't have access to animals, okay? If you are one of those people who absolutely does not have access to any animals, all right, you have access to your imagination. You have access to, or maybe you don't, but if you do have access to books, magazines, TV, any of those kind of mediums can also help you be present to animals. Maybe the way that you can be present to an animal is to get yourself a spirit animal oracle deck and work with that. Let those animals come to you. Do you see what I mean? There's always a way that you can connect with animals and spend time with them. You can go on a shamanic journey to the underworld and just open yourself to any animal that presents itself and have a conversation with them and hang out with them. If you ever want to do that and you want to be guided in that, let me know. I love doing guided shamanic journeys. So just let me know about that. Yeah, so other than those kind of tips, what kind of creative ideas have come to you on how you can spend time with animals? Anybody got any ideas? So let's talk about when we are spending time with animals, how does that help us with self-care? Do you have any notion of that? How would spending time with animals help you with self-care as a sacred act? Think about it. Right off the bat, I can tell you about my cat, okay? Miss Lily. Now, you might not know this, but I lost Liquid Kitty a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago. It's been about maybe 3 weeks now, and 3 or 4 weeks. But I still have Lily, thank goddess. I mean, really, she's just really has been such a comfort to me. One thing I can tell you about cats is that their purr has been shown, scientifically proven, to be a healing vibration. It can really heal tissue, bones, things like that. Now, they have also proven that a cat's purr is the same vibration as the mantra Om. So it meow and purring does not sound like Om, but it carries the same vibration, the same frequency as Om. So no wonder there's such a healing force in our life. They're the force of creation. Not only is their purr healing, but their presence, their absolute presence is healing. Even if you have, you know, a crabby cat, a real snarler, somebody who doesn't like to be petted, picked up, and all that kind of stuff. If you just sit quietly and allow them to come to you, just intend it, you'll see that they can feel your desire for that. That your, I almost said need, and I'm going to say need, that your need for them is present. And they will come to you and they will offer themselves to you in a healing way. Now, that's cats. Dogs for me are the epitome of God. Okay, they are God energy because their love is so unconditional. As healing as cat energy is, their love is conditional. All right, you know that's true. Dogs, however, have no conditions. They're the only animal that, and I'm not suggesting you put this to the test, okay? I'm not suggesting that. But I know for a fact that they're the only animal that you can be cruel to and they will still love you. And that's God. You can gnash your teeth and shake your fist at God and curse God and goddess and all that. There's still love, unconditional love for you. And that is the gift of all animals, horses, goats, um, all kinds of animals have the same ability to unconditionally, except for cats, love human beings and to comfort us and to allow us to learn from them. I'll be honest with you, horses, for me, are one of the scariest animals on the face of the earth. Not because they're mean and vicious, but horses, their knowingness, their capacity to understand the human condition and to partner with us is almost otherworldly for me. And so it's kind of like off-putting a little bit. I'm tentative to establish contact with a horse, but I'm getting closer to that. Anyway, those are horses and how animals help us. Anybody else? Oh, good for you, Jan. Now that's spending quality time with your animal. You're giving them love, and at the same time, your dogs are always going to love you. So fabulous. That is spending time. Spend time with animals. So we are going to spend time with animals now for the next 15 minutes. We're going to do a little guided meditation. And because I did not know what card we were going to pick this morning, this is not something that I've written out. I'm literally going to free flow this guided meditation for you so that you can spend time with animals right now. Okay? So I want you to go ahead and turn off your notifications for your devices and make yourself very comfortable. Make sure that your feet are rested on the ground or on a stool so that they're supported and you're not putting too much stress on your back, okay? And just really kind of recline a little bit, but try not to lay down because you might go to sleep. And when you are all settled, I want you to gently close your eyes very softly. And I want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and allow it to go all the way into your belly. And as you exhale, allow all of the breath to escape your body. And then just hold it for a couple of seconds before you take the next breath. Take another deep breath. Feel your chest rise. And as you exhale, feel it fall. One more deep breath, as if you were inhaling every molecule of oxygen your body could hold. Allow it to flow through your body. And as you exhale, imagine that all of that air is taking out all negativity, everything that does not serve you. And breathe normally. Keep your eyes closed, and just remain in this state of gentle breathing and complete relaxation. Feel how your chest just naturally rises and falls as you breathe. A gentle rocking motion of in-breath and out-breath. Taking you more and more into a relaxed state. Using your inner vision, you see that you're standing in an open field. Look around you. Notice the color of the ground. Is it green? Is it brown? Is it rocky? Is it sandy? This open field is a field of possibilities. Make it as vibrant as you can. Notice the vegetation growing there, the plants, the flowers. And notice the open sky above you, the blueness of it, the puffy clouds, the gentle breeze of the openness of this space. And as you're looking around, you notice that there's movement in the distance. And this movement is coming towards you. And as it comes closer and closer to you, you notice that it's an animal. What kind of animal is it? Watch it as it comes even closer and closer and closer to you. How does it look to you? Not just the kind of animal, but just note the color of it and any patterns of the fur. Notice how big it is. And allow it to touch you. Allow it to touch you first. And then note where it touches you. And when you're ready, you can touch it, pet it, feel its fur or its hair. How is it looking at you? Take a look in its eyes. Do you sense that it's talking to you, that it has something to share with you? Take a moment to spend time with this animal, whether it's to play with it, to talk to it, to just pet it and just share energy with it. Take about 2 or 3 more minutes just to experience this animal. And when you're ready, just bring yourself back to the present, into this place and time. And if you'd like to share what that experience was like for you, I'd love to hear about it. And if you'd like to, you can take a screenshot of this card and continue to work with this self-care tip. Maybe for the rest of the week, you can make time to spend time with your animal friends or to take another guided meditation, to hang out with a specific animal that just appears to you. Or as I suggested, you can pick a daily spirit animal card. There's a ton of spirit animal deck or oracle decks out there. So you can get them pretty inexpensive through Hay House or through Amazon.com. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right, you guys, that is your self-care session for this Sunday. I'll be back here. Let's just look at the date so we can know. I will post this, of course. And if you are not already subscribed to this channel, I'm going to suggest that you do so that you don't miss any of my live videos. So the next session is going to be on Sunday, December 6th. It's always going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Unless you guys suggest a better time, then I'll be glad to change it. And also, I would like for you to just note that I'm going to be doing a divination with dice demonstration on November 27th, right here on YouTube. This is an amazing, if you are interested in growing, strengthening, enhancing your own intuition, this is the tool for you. I tell you what, you guys, two dice and a very small instruction manual on how to do various readings with these dice, how to use it as a tool to strengthen your own intuition so that pretty soon you don't even need the dice. I mean, really, it's a great, great tool. And I want to show you how you can use this for yourself. Okay. So, yeah, join me here on the 27th and we'll talk more about it. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get this website situated so that it can go live by noon and finish unpacking. That's my day. What are you guys doing? Other than Jan, I know you're washing your dog today. What's everybody else up to? Sherry, I'm really sorry that you missed most of that meditation. Thank you, Jan. I need to know that kind of stuff because if you guys can hear it, then it's too loud. I don't want to get in trouble. Hang on. Is that better? Can you still hear it? Hey, who's Russ, Sherry? Is that a dog or a cat or who is that? Oh, good. Good, Sherry. I'm glad. Oh, boyfriend. Oh, we've got some catching up to do. All right, then. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and move on. I try to keep this session at about 30 minutes, but if there's more people here, it could go on longer. And of course, I always, always, always welcome you to join in the conversation. Give me some questions and some comments, and we can have a conversation and be on here for longer. It's voices. Interesting, yeah. It might have been an advertisement. They always come up a little bit louder. So thanks for the feedback on that, Jan. Good, Sherry. Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear it, honey. Much happiness to you. And yeah, we'll talk more. And I promise you that package will be. Hey, your mailing address hasn't changed, has it? Are you still on Allen Boulevard? If you are, that's the address I'm going to use. If you're not, you make sure that you email me an updated address, okay? All right, you guys. Well, I'm wishing you a fabulous Sunday. Please spend time with animals as much as you can, and they're going to love you for it. Okay, awesome, Sherry. Good, good, good. Thank you. All right, you guys. I love you. Have a great and blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. You take care. Bye bye now.